Hey guys, what's up? It's Vintage Crew here today.
Welcome back
It's
to a
me and
story
Logan.
time.
We're about to do our first story time video here today. Minus Ryan, he's not here.
Yeah, Ryan's a bitch,
He
you know.
thinks his
right
girlfriend's more important than
here.
us.
Yeah. mhm.
So, basically, this occurred around 3 or 4 years ago. I was bored. I think it was in the middle of summer, maybe?
Yeah, it was summer
We're all-
2016. It was about 3 or 4 years. Me and Finn were 13, 14 around that time. Yeah. Yeah, we were
Yeah,
young. We
I
were
would
young
say
kids. Yeah, we were young, good kids.
So, I text Logan on the old iPod Touch or something, probably like
Mhm.
that.
Something.
And I'm like, hey, you want to come over? And he's like, yeah, I'll come over. And Ryan, he used to live in the neighborhood too, so he lived up the street, and Logan lived about a mile down the road. And Logan gets dropped off over here. Ryan comes down, and then we're like, well, now what do we do? And there's this kid. His name's James, and he lives across the street. And he was like, I want to say, 2 years younger than us.
Yeah, he's about 11 or 12-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little kid. But he was always just like, he would always hang out with us.
Yeah, he was the
I
only
don't
kid in the
know.
neighborhood that we hung out with. He was our guy.
Anyways, we always used to go in the houses that were being built, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You're allowed to do that. But us being kids, we always thought that it was like cool to do something like that because you're allowed to, but we
You know
thought
you're not
you
really
weren't.
supposed to. Yeah, it was just like
Yeah.
it was like an adrenaline rush. We knew that we were not supposed to go in the
Yeah.
house because it was nearly done and it was being built, and we're like, hey, let's go explore the house. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So basically, we go in this house. We walk up the road to this house, and then we go through the woods to the backyard, and we scope it out because we think that we're like secret agents or something.
yeah,
And
we cool little kids.
yeah, we're just making sure no one's there. No one's there. So we walk up to the garage door, and then Logan will take it from here.
Yeah, so we get to the house, about 95% being done. The whole exterior of the house is done. It looks like a fine house, but it's the inside that's being worked on. So we enter the house through the garage door, and because the front door was locked, it had a padlock on it. But you know, being the CSI agents we are, went through the garage door. So we enter the garage door into the house. We're just kind of scoping around, you know, acting like Spider-Man, doing flips and rolling around like we're hiding from somebody. Okay, we're in the house, scoping it out. There's carpet. The stairs aren't done yet. The windows aren't quite done yet. So we're all just chilling, scoping the house, probably about half an hour. Finally, we are just sitting there in about, I'd say it's the living room or one of the bedrooms of the house, and we're downstairs, and there's an upstairs to the house. So we're sitting there. We hear a door shut, and we hear, hey, hey. We look through. We can see from where we are through the steps that are not done being built, and then through the window that there are people in the house screaming, "Hey, kids! Hey, get out!" Ah! We start screaming, ah! Running, don't know what to do. Our first instinct was to jump off the back porch because when we got to the house, we're like, "Hey, we need an escape route, you know, in case we get in trouble." So we start We run. We start running. We go to the back porch of the house. We look down. It's about a 15, 20-foot drop. I jump my ass off. I'm not getting arrested today. I am a good kid. I'm not. I'm not getting. I don't want my Xbox taken. I don't want my PlayStation taken. I'm not getting arrested. So I jump off. Finn and Ryan do the same. They're like, no damn way. I'm getting arrested today. They jump off. We look up.
We want our Halo.
Yeah, yeah, we won our Halo. I'm not, no. We jump off. Me, Finn, and Ryan are on the ground under the back porch. Guys are still screaming, hey, where them kids at? Hey, where them kids at? So me and Ryan and Finn, sitting there, look up. James. James will not jump off the fucking porch for anything. And I'm like, we're all like, James, we're not going to jail for you. Jump off the porch. James, oh, look how deep it is. I'm not jumping up. James, jump off the fucking porch. Oh, I'm not jumping up. Finally, stupid ass little kid jumps off. We had to catch him. We caught him. And Finn, you got this. What do you do after that?
So basically, right after James jumps off, these people, 2 of them, run from through the house, and then they get to the back porch, and we don't let any of them see our faces, and we just sprint straight through the woods.
Don't know where we're going.
The wife of one of the 2 guys comes around the backyard and is screaming, "Stop right there! Stop! Stop!"
Yep.
And they're all screaming their asses off, and we
Will
are
not shut up.
terrified. We're
Oh,
like
yeah.
13, 12, something like that. Who knows? We're sprinting through the woods, and there's this like little, it's like a country club, like farm little area.
Golf area, farm, field.
Golf area. It's a good bit through the woods behind where our neighborhood is.
We probably ran about
And-
3 blocks through the woods. I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. It was
Far. We
pretty
sprinted.
far. James is crying the whole time.
Oh my God.
This kid's terrified.
This kid
he doesn't
is
know what to
shitting
do with
himself.
himself. He was terrified, and we were trying to get him to be quiet because we're terrified too, but we're not saying anything about it. We're just trying to get away from these people, and we went and laid in the grass of this place for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We finally go back to my house. There's a cop going around the neighborhood, and we don't really think too much of it. I mean, we know it's there for us,
Yeah.
but we don't really care because if we just go inside, they're not going to be able to find us, and no one ever saw our faces.
Yeah.
So we figured we were all right.
Yeah.
But James,
Let me tell you, bro.
James was freaking out. James didn't know what to do with himself. He's crying again. He's causing a scene. We're like, James, shut up.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
The kid
We're
will not
fine."
shut up. The second he saw the cop car, he's fine. He finally stopped crying through the
bawling.
woods. He sees that cop car. "Ah! Ooh, going to jail. Going to jail." The kid would not shut up. If we were going to jail that day, it was because of James. He would not shut up. Kid is bawling
it was awful.
nonstop. So we get inside. Finally get inside. We're calm. Okay, we knew that we're fine. The cop didn't see us. He was just not a big deal. James is sitting inside. We're all 4 sitting inside. Finally, James calms down after shitting himself for about a good 3 hours. And so finally, James comes home for the night. We probably got to the house at like noon, and then we got back safe and sound into the house, Finn's house, around 4. And so we get there, back to the house. James goes home. He only has to cross the street. It was hard enough to get his ass to leave Finn's house because he thought he was going to get arrested. So finally, we escort his bitch ass out. James finally home. All he had to do is walk 20 yards. He's finally home. So me, Finn, and Ryan are just sitting there. Don't know what to do. And we just go to bed for the night. And wake up the next morning. Probably woke up, got ready, took showers, whatnot. Probably around, I don't know, like noon. And we're like, hey, let's call James. Let's play basketball or something. So we call James over. He gets there, playing basketball, jumping on Finn's trampoline, playing football. Doing what young teens do. And we're playing football, probably, just doing sports and shit for about 2 hours. James says, hey, I'm thirsty. We're like, okay, me and Finn being the great kids we are, but go inside. Get water for everybody. Go back outside. We're in Finn's front yard. Give Ryan his water bottle. Me and Finn have my water bottle. But inside, me and Finn were like, hey, we need to get revenge on James. We need to prank him for nearly getting us life in jail yesterday. And Finn was like, you know what? You're right. Didn't know what to do to him. So we put salt in his water. That's all we were gonna do. It's minor prank. Put salt in this kid's water. Go outside. Don't tell him a thing. Me and Finn are great actors. Don't budge at all. Give him his water with salt in it. We all take a sip. James takes his sip. What is this? And then first thing that came to my mind is, I know what to say. It's pee. James starts gagging, crying, throws the water, acting like he's about to die. Okay, we told him it was pee. He's he goes in the corner of Finn's garage and just leans against the wall and starts bawling his eyes out. Y'all gave me pee. Y'all gave me peace. Bawling will not shut the fuck up. And then we told him it was a joke.
Occurrence.
Yeah,
It's a
common
common
occurrence. This kid
obviously, in the
cries.
story.
Yeah, you can't do shit with James. Okay, we learned that. And we told him it was a joke. Like, hey, we just put salt in your water. No, you gave me pee. You gave me pee. Oh my, this kid would not shut the fuck up when I tell you, dude. Sat there crying for a good 30 minutes, and then he got mad and went home. And Finn's mom gets there, and then we tell her, we're like, hey, we just gave Leon salt water and told him it was pee, and the kid started crying for 45 hours. Finn's mom calls us cruel. You know, we're going to hell, this and that. Best day of my life. Funny, you know, I wish I had it on video. The fun experience. This little shit James would not stop crying. I mean, you can say hey to this kid at your local fucking food mart. Hey, James. He does. He's the biggest pussy you've ever seen. Okay? Biggest fucking pussy to ever walk this earth. It's dumb. I mean, the kid almost got us arrested.
Yeah. Moral of the story: don't take James anywhere.
Yeah.
Where there is minor risk.
Yeah. If there's a James in your life, any risk involved, even the slightest, don't take him. Okay? Just don't.
And this is just the first story involving James.
Yeah.
There's so many more of
There's
James
so
that
many
y'all
more.
gonna be hearing about.
Oh my God,
James
this
is
James
just-
kid.
James is a character.
James is a
He
character.
is a character.
You know,
For
but I
sure.
I think he's doing pretty good now. You know, he's in high school. He's
Yeah.
in 9th grade. He's
Yeah, he's
13 or
not great now.
14.
I haven't seen
Oh.
this kid in probably
Oh,
6 months, maybe.
Yeah, I've not seen this kid in
So-
years, dude.
Yeah.
He's apparently he's cool now. I guarantee he still cries all the time. You know, he posts that. You know, he posts that shit on his story. Don't, you know, streaks, don't snap back. Some of if you know, you know,
Yeah,
type
yeah.
shit. You know, just, you know, James shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that'll probably conclude this story time.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the first of many.
Yeah, first of many. You got
So-
many more coming. Tell us what you want to hear. We got all different kinds of stories.
Drop some
Drop some ideas. We got,
suggestions.
yeah, we got all different kinds of stories. You know, so
Yeah.
you know we could
Drop a
vlog.
topic. We probably have one.
Yeah, yeah.
on
Have something.
that,
We have
so-
something close to whatever you'll say. Probably be vlogging soon, and we might. You know, every time we go anywhere, there's stories. You know,
Yeah,
like
there is. Yeah.
if we leave our house, something crazy happens every single time. There's never been a time where we haven't left the house, and there hasn't been a story.
We got a big story coming up. That's probably
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
involving Ryan and an IHOP waitress.
Yeah, Ryan and IHOP waitress. Yeah.
So yeah, y'all stay
Yeah,
tuned for that.
but that sounds
That'll
like a
conclude
story
this
for
one.
another story time. So I will see
That'll
y'all
be
in the
another
next
one.
one. Peace.
Peace.